Hi everyone, Cube Formula here. Today I'm going to be doing an overview of all these Qiyi WCA puzzles. I couldn't find the 3x3 or 4x4 though, unfortunately. So, with all that said, let's begin. Now before this video starts, I do want to say my project 3D printed puzzle is being delayed, and that is because the 3D printer at school has been cluttered. What happened was a piece of filament snapped, leaving one getting jammed in the system, so I'm gonna have to fix that before I can do it. But that means I can keep up with my regular schedule and keep uploading videos to you guys. So, with all that said, let's begin with these puzzles. So the 2x2 is a fairly good puzzle. It was my main until I got the MGC. I think it turns pretty good. It is not magnetic at all. It is not magnetic, though I still do kind of like it. The stickers have a quite nice shade on each of them. Kind of torn, some of the stickers, but I think that's fine. It's a very light cube, so it's like the puzzle is very light, easy to hold, so that does help with the turning. The corner cutting on this puzzle isn't so great. It can cut about that, and then that is sticker center cap just fell off. It can cut, but like not a lot. Like there, barely can manage it. But the turning is pretty good. It's pretty fast. It's like a pretty speedy puzzle. I wouldn't say is an amazing speed cube, since there are puzzles out there that are a lot better than this, like the MGC. It's a bit shiny. But I still think it's a good puzzle, and the feel of it is, it's quite a smooth textured puzzle. Now, it is quite loose, like that. It is pretty loose, like the corners turn pretty good. But, yeah. So, this would definitely be the 2x2 that I would go to if my main was injured or ruined in some way, but I would definitely won't say that this is better than the MGC 2x2 at all. Next puzzle is the Qiyi 5x5. So this was my first and currently only 5x5. I'm planning to get the MGC in another video, but yeah, this is my first and only 5x5. So I think what just happened there is a pretty good indication of how good the turning is. So while this is my biggest cube in my collection, this definitely is not a speed cube at all. Like, this thing won't turn very much, but it's still very special to me, because when I'll look back, I'll think about this puzzle. And first, 5x5. The stickers peel pretty easily. The outside layers are obviously the best. They turn the best out of all of them. As together, the two, they turn pretty well as well. The middle layer is, like those three, is very, very sluggish. Like, it kind of feels a bit gooey. Same with the, like that. So while this puzzle definitely isn't a speed cube, it's still a memory and a puzzle, one of my favourite puzzles in my collection. But I'll have to move on from this to the MGC 5x5, which won't be sad at all, seeing as I've been wanting to get into 5x5 quite a bit, and, well, this hasn't really allowed me to, because this isn't a very good cube. We have the Qiyi Skewb, and what's happened here is when I got this puzzle, the center cap wouldn't stick in. So this puzzle is a Skewb, definitely still not my main. I've got a Moyu maglev, so this comes not even close. It's not magnetic, it uses these ball bearings right there, which were like the old version of magnets, and they're kind of quite annoying. Quite annoying that this isn't here. You sometimes scratch your fingers on these screws. I'm planning to take that stuff out. So the feel of it is pretty good though. The corner cutting on this, of course, I don't know what I'm talking about. Skewb corner cutting, but it's pretty good. I think. Said that too soon. But yeah, I think that this is a fine Skewb. I definitely wouldn't recommend this to people unless they want kind of an old puzzle, since all these puzzles are like from 20 something. So yeah, 20 something. Oh my god, 2016 or something like that. But yeah, it's a pretty good Skewb, and overall pretty good, but don't know if I'd recommend it. Next up is the Qiyi Pryminx. So from the same family as the Skewb. Don't know if a lot of you knew that. It is Skewbs and Pryminxes are the same type of puzzle, which is kind of hard to believe. But anyway, moving on to the Pryminx. This Pryminx also uses ball bearings in each one. I am gonna get a Moyu maglev one, a Moyu maglev worm. It is pretty good though. It's a bit loose, feels a bit weird. The tips, I don't know, I don't really like them, but it sometimes has lock-up problems, like if you turn really fast you can get something that's really bad like that. Or it'll just pop like that. And yeah, so it is kind of a problem when you're solving. You'll occasionally just accidentally flick a tip and get a penalty for that. But yeah, I still think it's a pretty good puzzle, and even though it's kind of inefficient in most ways and very outdated, the corner cutting on this is, I don't know, I don't really think it's that good. Can barely cut that. Can cut that out a little bit. Next we have the last one, the Qiyi Megaminx. So this is my only Megaminx puzzle, or dodecahedral puzzle, but I'm planning to get a speed Pryminx puzzle. So this puzzle comes this puzzle is quite nice. It like has a nice feel of it all on each side. The stickers do peel off though. Unlike our last puzzles, it's not very loose. But I still think it's good. It's not hard to turn this puzzle at all. It's not very tight, as I've said before. So this puzzle's turning. Let's just get into it. So this puzzle is pretty good at turning. I think it's good. I would definitely recommend the Qiyi V2, which I would like to get, and if you're wondering how I tried it, a friend at school has one. But I would like to get one of those. The Qiyi V2 puzzle is far superior to this. The turning is very kind of clunky and cluttery. The corner cutting is pretty good, though it barely happens, but it doesn't have much hardness when it does. It is still fine to solve on this puzzle. This and the 2x2 are probably the best ones out of them, but yeah, I still think that this puzzle is pretty good, but I would not say it meets modern Skewb standard at all. So anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video, because I'm just trying to make content right now that I enjoy making and that you enjoy making. So if you'd like to see any more puzzle reviews, let me know down in the comments. And with all of that said and done, goodbye.